What's happening, everybody? Thank you for joining us again on the T90 FC Fight Channel. Today, very interesting topic. We're going to be talking about that fight that's possibly in the works between Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder. Apparently, it's 95%, ready to go ahead. But before we go ahead and talk about this, I would please request you guys to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. So going forward, we know, the content that we're creating is solid and, keep doing what we're doing. But anyway, moving on to today we're going to be talking about what you say, Raz. What you say, this is like some of the best exciting news for the heavyweight division that we've had for a while. What you say?
I don't want to get my hopes up, I'll be honest, because we've been there before.
Get your hopes up.
But I can't help it. But I don't want to, because we've seen this before, we've been here before, and it's collapsed multiple times. And it's just been super disappointing. Huh?
I doubt this will collapse. I think this will go ahead.
Let's hope. Let's hope, because both fighters have losses now, and the steam for this fight is running low. They need to make it happen, or not at all. But yeah, I am hopeful. I can't help it. I'm hopeful because I do want this fight. And we touched on this already about that four-way fight possibly happening. Let's say that don't happen. I think this can still happen. This can still happen.
Yeah, this is like a backup.
Looking forward to it.
It's like a beautiful backup.
It's not even a you could take a backup because it's still a fight people want to see. I for one definitely want to see it. They've got something between them. They need to end it. They need to get it on, get it popping, end it. Let's see who wins. Let's see who out of these two guys, come on top. We need to see it. It needs to happen. Because this will be sad to never happen in boxing, in our time.
But this needs to happen. Fighters, this definitely
this has to happen. And I saw a clip from Joshua earlier today as well, and he said the same thing. This is a long time coming. This has to happen. And he's very positive, and I see Wilder's very positive. He's reaching out, and I think I'm hopeful, man. I'm hopeful. Are you hopeful?
I am very, very hopeful that this is going to happen, that this will happen, because Joshua, like you said, I watched that clip as well. He thinks, from what I've heard, they've been saying that it's 95% sure that this is going to go through. Yeah, it's in the making, basically, yeah. Deontay Wilder saying the same thing. He's wanting this to happen for a long time. It's going to happen. This is most likely going to happen. Now, both fighters, the main thing is management talk, the lawyers talk and everything. But somebody said that you can't get, if the two fighters don't want to fight, the fight's never going to happen. Yeah. But if the two fighters want to fight, then there's every reason for everything to come together and to make it happen. Now, both teams are saying they want this to happen. The fighters are saying they want this to happen. So it's most likely that it will happen, whether it's the Saudi four-way or, like you said, even if that four-way don't happen because there's one tool everybody knows who that tool is, is probably going to throw a spanner in the works and say, no, man, I want 74.
That's it.
No rematch clause. Or start demanding with his...
You all get 10%, with his one little belt. I get 70.
Yeah, and with his one little belt. That's what we're just turn around and do something like that. Yeah. But if that happens, then okay, we can look forward to Josh and Wilder fighting, and I think it's going to be a cracker of a fight. It's going to be a cracker of a fight. Fireworks. All I wish and hope is the Joshua, deals with his demons. Does not bring that Joshua that was fighting that chubby Franklin, in the ring, and it was an awkward fight. That Joshua cannot show up. Because Wilder will eat, chew, and spit that Joshua out. And I got nothing to expect. Nothing.
He gave a warning too. He even gave a warning. He said, I got a special punch for this fight. like something along those lines. He goes, best believe I'm coming for that knockout, and I got a real special right hand lined up for this fight. Like, clearly he's got some venom for this fight, so he will bring it. He will come to take his head off. So Joshua better be ready. I hope he's ready. I'm just thinking, I think I know why I'm hopeful. I just thought about it.
Yeah, good.
And when they were champions, there's too many egos, too many promoters, too much greed, too much money. Like 100 million was offered to Wilder, and even then it didn't happen. So what the hell did they want for that fight to happen? And they have losses now, so they're not champions either. So egos have to go out the window now, and the only way they get that kind of money now is actually through Saudi, because Saudi pay a premium. Do you know what I mean? They pay a premium, and this is where they're gonna make the most money they can ever make now between them. Yeah, they will not make this money anywhere else. So I think they're gonna think, you know what? Let's go for it. This is like we lost a chance, especially Wilder. I lost that chance to make 100 million back in the day. That would be my biggest pay ever. This is my second chance to make something lucrative like that in Saudi, even though I'm not a champion and he's not a champion.
Stupid, life-changing money.
And I think the promoters are realizing, right, our gravy trains, they're running out. So let's make it happen. We need to get paid now.
Yeah.
Or if these guys lose, our money's gone. So I think the promoters are going to be friendly now as well. And they're going to think, right, we need to cash in. Let's all work together. Let's not mess this up. We messed it up last time because we had greed and ego. Let's just make it happen.
Do you know what?
And I think it will happen.
It's not about the US anymore, because even China's kept coming in on this. Even China's trying to set up fights in China. Bruv, there's big bucks are fighting abroad now.
Yeah, and they're paying big bucks.
They're paying big bucks for it.
In America, they have to pay like stupid tax. Do you know what I mean? These fighters pay a lot of tax, after they get their purse. So, that's why they want to fight in places like Saudi, because, they make loads of money, loads more money than they would in the US.
Tax-free as well.
Exactly. So I think this will happen, man. I'm hopeful. I know why I'm hopeful now. And that's the reason.
All right. Hopeful. So the other question is, who you got winning this one, man? Who you got winning? And how?
This is a tough one. This is a tough one to call because both guys, I haven't seen much from Wilder. I mean, he knocked the last guy out, Hellenius, on the first round. I didn't see enough. I haven't seen enough. I know he's always had the power punch. So that's nothing new. That's nothing changes there. We know that. I don't know about anything else about him since the Fury beat down and he's been in a war. That does something to you. And I haven't seen it. I haven't seen anything. So it's very hard for me to call what he's going to be like. But then I haven't seen great things from AJ. As you said, he struggled in his last fight. I think he did well with Usyk in the last fight. He did. I thought he did
fantastic. Good. I think he did fantastic. But Usyk worked
he just come up short. So there's no reason to be ashamed to be losing to Usyk and you had a good performance. But the last fight, it was a very bad performance. I mean, he should have. But then again, the guy was awkward. He was durable. Yeah. He was awkward. I think benefit of the doubt there because I think Franklin could probably do that. Most people, he's just an awkward guy, and he's good. He's durable. He took a lot of people, like punches.
Yeah.
But I noticed something with AJ. He was a bit gun shy. He wasn't punching through Franklin. He was punching sort of, kind of just connecting with Franklin, but not actually punching through like he used to take him out. He can't be doing it. He's got to come in, and that's the other thing I touched on earlier about him talking about Wilder, saying this needs to happen. It's a long time coming, and he said something that I thought, oh, you don't want to do that. And what he said, something along the lines was, it will be a good fight. It'll be a good, exciting fight. He said, I like to fight with the distance, mid-range, and, box. I'm a boxer-puncher sort of fighter. He's a power puncher. So I like to fight mid-range and box. Instantly, I thought, wrong tactic. Because that is dream positioning for Wilder, because that's exactly where he likes to load up those punches and
He's gonna
land on
load
you.
up, man. He's gonna knock his teeth out.
Yeah. So if already, I'm thinking this is the wrong plan. You don't want to do that. And I'm hoping his new trainer, Derek James, Errol Spence's trainer, obviously tells him, no, we ain't doing that. You're going to take it to him. Because if he learns anything, he should learn from Fury. Take it to him. He doesn't like fighting on the back foot. And his power isn't quite the same in the back foot. Push. He has to be brave. Unfortunately, he has to be brave. He has to be brutal. He has to be rough and rugged. And he's got to take him out before it's literally do or die. It's either you going to go or I'm going to go. Let's go. That's how you have to go in there. Because I think Wilder's going to do the same. Wilder's coming for, like, take out, definitely. But I think overall, if I'm honest, Wilder's going to beat him, man. Honestly. Do you know why? I think he's going to try and do that silly boxing thing. And if you got someone like Franklin landing on the first round, which I saw in the last fight, with right hands, if you see Joshua's defense is appalling, he just kind of blocks and just waits to see what happens almost, and he gets clipped. You get away with someone like Franklin getting clipped because you can he ain't quite got the punch power to knock you out. But you get clipped by Wilder, you might not be like conscious anymore. You know what I mean? So is he going to just stand and do the same thing? His defense is appalling.
He's going to be cat and sheep player.
And I know Wilder's defense is just as appalling, but Wilder's brave, as we've seen with Fury. He's brave.
He got
beaten badly on the second fight.
His risk outweighs everything else. The risk that he takes.
He's got the equalizer. He's got the equalizer, and that's where I think it will happen. But what do you think, Bill? Who's gonna take this?
I'm gonna keep this short.
What needs to happen?
I'm gonna keep this short. I'm gonna keep this sweet. Josh, been a big fan. Got enough respect for you, but you getting sparked at, bros. You getting sparked at. There's no two ways about it. Because Wilder's gonna come out. If you're gun shy, bros, this is what's gonna happen. He's gonna come out first 30 seconds. He's gonna bang you out, bros. He ain't gonna be wary about no shit. He's gonna bang you out from the get go. He's gonna be on his wheels. Gonna be spinning on boom. He's gonna let go. He's gonna beat the brakes off you. Yeah. If you do anything like you were doing with Franklin, you're finished. You cannot box this dude. You have to go all out. As soon as you see him, you're hitting him with bombs, bro. You're using those muscles. You're using those muscles. You ain't using your head. Motions. Yeah, and you're gonna bang this guy out. And that's it. That's the only way. Like Ross said, like everybody saw, Wilder cannot fight on the back foot. So what you gonna do? You have to bust him up, take it to him. Take it to him, man. Take it to him. Yeah, that's the only way to do it. That's the only way. You should have done it with Usyk as well. You should have taken it instead of trying to box the guy who's a masterclass boxer. You should have taken it to him. Franklin, you should have taken it to him instead of waiting to see what this awkward fight is gonna. You should have beaten the brakes off him. Yeah, you gotta send a message out to all the other boxers that, bruvs, I'm back. But you didn't do none of that. Everybody's sitting on the sidelines laughing at you. Not me. I'm like, I still got respect, man. I respect all fighters that go through those ropes, whether you're good or bad. You got to respect them, yeah? And Joshua, you're a multiple champion, yeah? You've come back from a Ruiz loss and you've avenged that loss. I've seen you do, wicked things in the ring. You've knocked people out straight silly, yeah, with the boxing, but with your sweet science of boxing that you've established in the ring, yeah. You don't need none of that shit. Nah, man. Yeah, you allow that. Like he's gonna come and try beating the brakes off you. You cannot sit back and go, all right, let's see what you're gonna do to me. Yeah, because let me wait. Somebody else punching you and thingy, what's his name? Wilder punching you is two different weighing scales, bros. This guy will hit you with a ton of bricks, and each punch is gonna hurt. Yeah, if one just gets through your guard, it's over for you. First round, 30 seconds. Yeah, done. Man, we've seen how powerful that guy can be. He's freakish. You'll be wishing. Oh, you know what Hellenius was going through.
Bill, I need to hear it. I need to hear it. To the state!
To the state! To the state!
That's it, man. To this day, he can still punch. He can still punch the equalizer.
That's horrendous. That guy's punch is horrendous.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but all that. What's his name is going to be saying is after he's on the floor, he's going to wake up. He's going to think it's Derek Chisora, and he goes, delicious.
Shit. All right, man. That's it. There's our predictions there. So we've both gone with Wilder based on AJ's poor performance and mental game, really. He's a bit gun shy and he needs to switch it out. I think if he switches out, gets back rough and rugged like he used to be, then I say he takes it. Otherwise,
if he gives it to him, that's it. It's over. It's over. It's in his court because if he can, because we all know he can go 12 rounds.
Yeah. But if he like Wilder always said, and I agree with it to a certain point, maybe not with Tyson Fury, but everyone else, you have to be perfect for 12 rounds. I just need to be perfect for 1 second. And that's true because he's got that power.
Yeah.
Freakish
he's
power.
Got power all the way to 12 to the 12th. You don't lose power.
He'll lose all the rounds, all the way up to 12. And the last second, he could just floor you.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? It's over.
That's it. But
there it is, folks.
There it is, folks. And all I can say is, you guys keep your eyes peeled, keep your ears open, keep an open mind. Hopefully this thing goes through and we see this fight happen. We need this fight. People need this fight. Yeah. So we need this fight to happen. Yeah. Please leave a like, comment, and hit that notification bell. And thank you for joining us. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Ciao.